we're going to do an unboxing and setup of the Doggone Water Ramp by Pop Design. The first thing we're going to do is open our box, but we're not going to use a knife to cut it. We're going to use some scissors or something else to open that box. Once we have it open, we can take out our rope, our pump, our patch kit, our ramp, our instructions, and our plastic tubes. Move that over to the side, put those down. First thing we're going to do is unstrap our ramp, take it out of the bag, which slides either way. If it's really stiff, you can go ahead and leave it out in the sun for 15 minutes or so and it'll really loosen it up, heat up that material. And this one, we're going to go ahead and open that up and lay it out with our mesh facing up and our pad facing up. The first thing we're going to do is get our 3 paw grips tubes. You come on over here. I'll show you how we insert those. There's a little opening here. You can see that opening. And we take the tube and if it's closed, it's Velcro. If it's closed, you just pry it open and you insert that into all the way through to where you can push down and seal the Velcro. We're going to do that to the next one. And then the final one. They're all the same size, so you can go ahead and insert any one, and the final one here goes in. All right, so that's in, and they stay in once you're done. They stay in after, even between seasons. The next thing we're going to do is get our end of the ramp plastic, and we're going to insert it into, again, Velcro at the end, so just pry that open. Slide your tube in, and this one's a little tougher because it's curved, so you're going to want to try and just slide it and help it along the way by holding on and sliding it. There we go. It helps if you really try and straighten it and pull it down here as well. It's kind of massaging it all the way in. Okay. Final part here is a little difficult. Just keep sliding it. Takes a little while, but this does not need to be removed in between seasons. Again, you don't want to do any of this after you've inflated the ramp. The inflating of the ramp is the last step, and we're almost there. We're going to slide this down, try and get ourselves a little bit of slack along here. We want to get that all the way in. Just grabbing and sliding it. I've got that end all the way in. Now I just need to bring this slack back. All right. Final piece here. Let's get that all the way to the end, because otherwise it sticks out the other end and you can't do the Velcro up, which you want to do. This is not going to fall out. It's going to be very secure, but you don't want that end sticking out. You want it to go all the way in. So you can see now that we've got it all the way in. And a couple more, one more slide here. And bring that slack over. Again, massaging it with your hand. You can see now it's all the way in. So we're going to go ahead and just seal that Velcro up. Okay, now lay that out. Now your ramp is all done. Assembly. Now we're going to go and we're going to grab the, back up a little bit, you can see the whole thing. We're going to take our pump out of our bag. And we're going to go ahead and take the end that is threaded, and we're going to thread it on the end here. And we're going to just twist it around until it's secure. The other end going to go in the dog ramp. So we go close up here. We're going to take a closer look here. We're going to undo the valve, okay? Now, the pin down is to deflate. So you want to make sure that your pin is up, all right? Pin down will deflate. So if you have it down for some reason and you pull this out, it's going to start to deflate. So now we take this, just put it in and twist until it starts to go down. You'll see that it locks in place. Simple push and lock it in place. Now we're going to go ahead and get our ramp pump and just start pumping. And it takes a little bit, but it's about 3 minutes worth of pumping. You'll see it starting to inflate. So we're going to go ahead and do this in real time. Now, this is the final step, and your ramp is going to be ready to, you'll notice that the angle of that, you want that plastic over there to be facing down. If not, have someone adjust that so it's going down. That needs to go down towards the water, all right? Now, our ramp, you can see, is taking shape. Now we want to come over here, and you want to make sure that it gets hard, and it's going to get rock hard because that's part of the structure. It's drop stitch technology, hard to say, makes this so that it's rock hard and stiff. So we're going to want to take this to about 5 psi. Now it's up to you, but you can see if you take a look at this that we're just over 5 psi here. Psi is the white on the inside. All right, and we can hear that it's rock hard. Okay, doesn't need to be any harder. All right, and then the next thing we do is we take the valve and see how it popped because it's up. If it wasn't up, it would continue to come out, in which case you want to push it to bring it up and then re-inflate. Take that valve cover, twist it, and you're done. And that is rock hard and stiff. Goes in the water like so, with your D-rings to attach. For heavier dogs, we suggest attaching D-rings, tying off the front and tying off the back, because then the ramp will not move on the water. It's not going to sink with heavy dogs, but it might move with the heavier dog on the water. So use those D-rings back there. The other great thing about that is if you are on a dock or a boat, you can use those D-rings, tie them off, and use those to raise it up out of the water at night or when it's not being used, while leaving the front connected. That is the Doggone water ramp. If you have any questions, call us. We're a US-based company, and we're proud of our customer service.